culture, a system of shared beliefs, values, behaviors, language, and symbols that a group of people use to identify themselves. When I think of culture, I think of grandmas in the kitchen cooking and raising their grandchildren, not their children. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, everybody. I am Honey, and welcome to Dating in My 50s. This series is real, honest, and grown, y'all. We're talking love, lessons, and red flags. Okay? Healing, and what dating really looks like when you actually know who you are. No games, no settling, just grown woman conversations and real life experiences. Now, if you're open to love but smarter this time, you're in the right place. Let's talk about it. Man, okay? So grab your coffee, your tea, your wine, whatever you use to unwind, because we got a whole lot to talk about today, you guys. Let's get it. Let's get it, okay? Now, for me, right? Like dating, it's just been this whole dating experience been a little strange, to say the least. You know, I don't know, like I don't know, you guys. Like it's just crazy. You know what I mean? Like um I'm meeting weirdos. Just, you know what I'm saying? It's just a whole lot, you know. I see me live, but it doesn't look like I can't see. I don't see it on my actual page. Okay, bear with me for a second, y'all. Just bear with me for 1 second. Like I said, I'm just trying to see. Because I don't see it. So, just trying to make sure that y'all can see it. Hmm. I don't know, you guys. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if you guys can see me. Guys. Mm, mm, mm. See, I can't even tell if y'all see me or not. I can't tell. Oh my goodness. Hmm. I do not know. This is so crazy. Um, if you watching and can see me, please let me know. Like, can you see me? Can you hear me? Cause I want to get to talking and y'all can't hear me and stuff. This is crazy. Okay, Cassandra, can you see me? Can you hear me, Cassandra? Okay. This is the Dating in My 50s series. So, okay, great. Then I can get to talking then. Because I can't tell. And then for whatever reason, Facebook isn't showing me. I ain't getting what I need from Facebook right now. I'm quite sure if I went on YouTube, I'd be able to really see. But trying to do this thing on Facebook. Okay. So, since y'all can see me, okay. So, I want to talk about this whole dating in my 50s because, baby, whoo, this has been a time. Oh, my goodness. And I got a few key points that I want to point out, because, baby, listen, this stuff it's rough. It's rough out here. It is rough. It is rough. I don't know. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little confused, okay, by this whole thing because it seems to me like we say, everybody is saying like, oh, they want this, they want love, they want companionship, they want woo woo woo. But why is it so hard for us to find what we looking for if everybody want the same thing? So, like I said, I just want to unpack a few things, and talk about it because this is getting weird to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, um, no, because I can't see. Okay, comments. Okay, so it's getting a little weird to me, you guys. Like, dating. Why is this so hard? Why is this so hard? Like, I feel like with men, like, is it is it like, okay, is dating harder today or are our standards higher? You know, are relationships harder to find today, or have some people just become more selective and unwilling to settle? And then are we are we really protecting our peace or are we blocking our blessings? See, those are some of the things that that I want to talk about. You said people don't value people anymore. Girl, listen. Hold on. You said a whole mouthful. Let me here. Join the live. Okay, hold on. Let me see here. So you say, I don't know why I ain't seeing your comments saying, I don't know what's going on with this thing today. I'm usually able to see all my comments and stuff. But hey, yeah, so people don't value people anymore. You know what? I think with that, like, I feel like with social media, I think social media has given us a false sense of reality because those likes and those DMs don't really equal your self-worth or your evaluation, because just because they're liking your post and they in your DMs don't really mean that they mean good, you know. And just because you getting this attention, that doesn't mean that you the shit. You just probably got something that they want. And that's really the reality of it. You got something they want. Yeah, yeah. You know, hold on now. I just had this thing up here. Okay, hold on. Let me get back to it, saying, because I saw you say something. You said everybody's using everybody, and people are getting afraid to use. Exactly. You know what? See, here's the thing though, like, and I feel like the problem with that is, first and foremost, we are all meant to be used. God put us on this earth for to be utilized. Just don't misuse. I'm here to be used. Just don't misuse. And unfortunately today, uh man, it's ugly. It's ugly. It's ugly. It's crazy. I can't. And you say, I think most people don't have standards, and that's the problem. People don't have boundaries. They do anything. So if a person is out here and have boundaries, it's hard for them. Baby, you said a mouthful with that one. Because on some of my pre-recorded shows, I stated that, like, I'm a human being. I'm a woman. I'm an adult. I'm human. You know, I'm celibate, but I don't want to be celibate. I'm in a forced celibacy, right? And so, but I'm not willing to compromise uh my morals, my standings, just because I'm a little horny. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not. I'm just not willing. So when I meet guys, and it's all like, it's like uh, everything is sex, sex, sex. Baby, when I met you, I knew you wanted, when you approached me, I knew you wanted to have sex with me. Allow me the opportunity to get comfortable with you so that I can want to have sex with you. Because with you approaching me, you wanting to have sex with me is a no-brainer. But just because you woke up yesterday and decided that you wanted to have sex with me, don't mean I woke up today and decided I want to have sex with you. It's, I don't understand that part of it. It's just, it seems a little strange. It seems a little strange. Child say people say things, but when you get with them, it's another. Well, I think you got a point about that, because, and I was telling a friend of mine that yesterday, people will say anything out their mouth, right? And this is something that we have to understand. A person will say anything. They'll say anything. We'll say anything to get what we want. A person will. So I don't just go by words. Like, if your words are not backed up, if your actions don't align with those words that you're saying to me, I ain't mad at you. But I'm gonna probably try to ease up out your way, because I just don't have time for it. And that ain't blocking no blessing. That's definitely protecting my peace. Cause I ain't got time. Who want to be bothered with all of that? You know. Mm-mm. Okay. So now my second point is, hold on, let me see something. You said I'm not sexually. Girl, oh my goodness. My health. Let me tell you something. I met this man online, girl. Handsome fella. He said he had been celibate for 3 years. I have been celibate almost 1 year. So we talking conversation. We talk about an hour on the phone, conversation good. We laughing, we joking. I can't wait to meet him. We looking forward to seeing each other, all this. Baby, I got off that phone within 1 hour. I had a dick pic, right? So I was immediately offended, but I didn't cut him off. I waited to the next time we spoke, and I told him that, man, I wasn't feeling that. You know what I'm saying? I went with the dick pic, and if you're trying to sleep with me, you want me. You know what I mean? You would have did better sending me a picture of your my chart instead of your dick, because I'm more concerned about your penis and your health than the size and whatever of your actual package. You understand what I'm saying? I need to know that you cool. My chart is on my phone. You want it? I got it. I got it. I'm cool. Okay. And I got look, I got a mammogram coming up. I got you know what I'm saying? Man, I am very proactive about my health. I'm not reactive, baby. I'm proactive. Okay. That's why I'm in the gym every 3 days out the week. I take my vitamins. I take my medications. I do what I'm supposed to do for me, because I want longevity. I want to be here. I didn't have my first child till I was 30 years old. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no grandbabies. I'm ready, you know? So I'm trying to live. I ain't trying to die. I'm trying to live. And I posted the other day about the HIV race in the city of Chicago. And they say a thousand people get infested, an additional 1,000 getting infested every year. Baby, y'all can have it. And I know, y'all want to take the little prep pills and y'all do all this stuff. And you take this pill, they be undetected. Baby, I don't want it. I don't want it. I can't knock what none of y'all want and how y'all feeling about y'all lives and y'all personal safety. But baby, I want to live. I want to live. Seriously. You know what I'm saying? Teresa, now why you ain't on here? Because I just sent you the link, okay? Get up off of this thing. Get your butt on this screen. Cassandra, hop on, girl. I posted the link. I don't know if y'all can see it, but I posted it. It posted went somewhere. See, I got to start doing my lives more often on this platform so that things will go better. But now, I want to talk about this, right? So now, did we talked about the selective and the willing to settle. Now, how about this? Red flags that we used to ignore, but we ain't trying to ignore today, right? When I was younger, I dealt with poor communication, financial instability, emotional unavailability, and dudes that still had ties to this ex, that ex. You know what I'm saying? Um, Listen, I'm okay with everybody being cool and friendly and friends and all of that, but you know, no, 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 we ain't going. We is not going, baby. Cassandra, I think that social media has made these men a little um sensitive. Cause I don't wanna offend y'all and shit. Y'all get to boycotting me and stuff, but a lot of you men are a little too sensitive. What y'all coping skills at? Where your coping skills at? Like seriously, like man. And this isn't for me. This isn't like I'm not trying to like male bash or any of that. I actually invited some men to come on here so we could talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not that. I'm trying to unpack this shit and find out what's really going on, because the date pool got pee in it. So I'm just trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? See, baby, I'm celibate. I bought me a dick and a dog. I'm okay. I'm okay. You heard me. I bought a dick and a dog. I'm good, boo. You know what I'm saying? I got something to occupy my time. I ain't got to waste no time. Right. And I meet men and they be like, I want a woman that's crazy about me. My woman got to be crazy about me. Baby, ain't nothing wrong with being crazy about somebody. But you gotta give a person something to be crazy about. Like men, man, you know, all this, what you doing? You get the good morning text and then what you doing? You know, it ain't no, did you eat today? You know what I mean? Like, what you doing when you get off work? You know, ain't no planning on no dates. Ain't none of that. Like, but y'all want some coochie. I just, please help me understand. Help me understand because I am very reciprocal, you know, and and I want to like somebody, man. Ain't nobody gave me nothing to like. I've been so turned off, you know. Shoot, this celibacy wasn't by choice. This I was forced into celibacy because I ain't met nothing that even worth taking my clothes off of. It ain't even worth it. Like literally, it's not even worth it. It's not even worth it. Not worth it. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. For what? For what? Yeah, okay. When right, what's your next bill that's due? You know what? Let me tell you something, sis. I'm so cool. My bills are on auto pay, right? I don't even require all that. But how about I work 3 days out the week out of my home, right? So on those 3 days that I work outside my home, I don't cook. Send me some lunch. Send me some dinner. You understand what I'm saying? I shouldn't have to ask. I shouldn't have to ask you to take me on date. I shouldn't have to ask you because guess what? I ain't never got to ask for no dick. I ain't never in my life had to ask for no dick. So if I ain't never had to ask for no dick, why I gotta ask you to feed me? I just want to know. I just want to know. You know what I'm saying? And to my viewers watching, what's a red flag that you will never ignore again? Yes. What's a red flag that you will never ignore again? For me, at my age, if you're over half a century, if you're over half a century and you're living and your living situation is unstable because you've been a homosexual for the past 30 years, living from woman to woman, going from house to house, and uh and now you know you at your cousin house, your mama house, your auntie house, your god brother house, your step brother house. You know you at these people house, and uh, you know you look at you saving up for a place. No, 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 no. Love bombing, big red flag. They like you so much, but don't even know you, baby, honey. Listen here, listen here. They all say that. Oh my god. Girl, oh my goodness. I'm really over that one. Really over that one. Okay, so now we on number three. The role of financial stability in dating. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Okay. Now, let's have an honest conversation whether people should be financially stable before dating seriously. Hell yeah. And I didn't say this on several times on several different recordings. I'm gonna say it till the cows come home. Stop trying to date and your ass is broke. Stop it. Knock that shit off. Knock it off. Knock it off. Girl, yes. See, and that's what I'm saying. And see, that's what I was talking about. When I meet a man over 50 and he ain't stable, like I said, you been a homosexual, you been to jail, your ass shit. You been somewhere. You understand what I'm saying? And it wasn't productive. Okay. So and you know what? And the crazy thing is, like, and when I say that about the jail thing, I think I probably would take my chances with a dude that spent 20 years in prison before one of these fools that been out here just jacking their life off, you know what I'm saying, with and nothing to show for them years. And then be sitting up mad at women, talking about women are users. See, a lot of times, ladies, when y'all see them men on there on Facebook and they be hooping and hollering about women being users and women this and women that like that, a lot of them dudes be homosexuals. So they go move in with a chick, right? Pay a couple of bills, buy a punk ass TV. You know what I'm saying? And then when she put you out 18 months later, y'all talking about some, man, I had to start all over. I had to buy everything I love again. Nigga, you ain't bought nothing but a TV. Gave her half on the goddamn rent. And now you back at your cousin's house talking about some, she a gold digger, she a user, she this, she that. But if you'd have had your own shit in the first place, then she would have left and you wouldn't have had to start over again. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Try that one on. Okay. Try that one on. See. Some bitches still looking for someone to take care of them. Now they out here. Baby, let me tell you something. The way these men carry themselves today, honey. Well, I know a chick my age, he ain't nobody finna come take care of me. Okay. They ain't coming. They gonna give that money to a young girl. And guess what? I ain't mad. Who mad? I ain't. But you ain't gonna play with me neither. Got to find somebody else to play with. That always living with other women has consequences. One of my daughters is dealing with that now. Her dad put his name on a building. He moved in with her, but there's always an issue with his wife and children. My daughter wished her father had his own. Of course. See, and that's the thing. That's the thing. You need your own. Everybody needs their own stuff. You need your own things. Everybody. Men, women, you need your own shit. You need your own shit. You just do. You know what I'm saying? So, should a person have a life together before dating? Hell yeah. Now, is it wrong to expect financial stability from a partner? I don't think so. I don't think that I feel like if you can't afford to date a person, you can't afford to pay for a date. Stop dating. Stop dating. What are you doing? Literally, what are you doing? See, some stuff got to make sense. Some stuff got to make sense, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of this shit just ain't making sense to me. And the crazy part is I really wish that it would. I really wish that it made sense, but it doesn't. And that's real unfortunate right now, because I feel like it's a disconnect between men and women. It's a whole disconnect. And at some point we got to bridge the gap because women need men. Men need women. Now, here's the thing when I say need, right? Need doesn't always mean financial, but a man is supposed to provide. Now, this is 2026. I personally, unless I met somebody that was really, 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 really like a really financially stable, I wouldn't expect for no man to just come in and be paying all my bills because I have given myself a beautiful life, and I don't expect to project that on nobody else. But But here's the thing. But that's because I'm single, and that's fine. And I'm not trying to get married. So don't we ain't gotta worry about all that. But you gotta pay your own way. And you gotta be able to treat me nice. You gotta be able to buy me things because you're gonna want me to buy you things. You're gonna want me to do things for you. You know, whatever you want done for you, you gotta be able to do it for me too. Real simple. And let me see. Hold on. When people meet naturally, you never know what side of the demographic they're on. And if they fall in love naturally, it's whatever it is. And really, that's the type of love I want. I just want to meet somebody and fall in love and not care about this or that, as long as we take care of ourselves while we're dating. That's important because I don't want to have to take care of nobody. Exactly. That I sis, I'm baby, we right here. Um, you ain't gotta take care of me. I ain't taking care of you. I ain't doing it. Especially if all I need you to do is feed me and show me a good time. The fuck I look like taking care of you. It ain't gonna never happen. It'll never happen, baby. It'll never happen. But you know, even with that, it's difficult. You know what I'm saying? Like I meet a lot of men, like I said, you know, they looking for a sugar mama. They want somebody to hold their hand and baby them. And baby, I'm your woman. I ain't your mama. Now I'm gonna pray for you. I'm gonna love on you. You know what I'm saying? Even while you sleeping, I'm praying for you. I'm touching on you. I got the frankincense and myrrh. I'm hitting your temples. You know what I'm saying? I'm rubbing your back with lavender. You know, and asking for some healing grace over your whole body. I'm one of them. You understand what I'm saying? So, but that's what, as a woman, we're supposed to be nurturing. I bring the nurturing. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Like I said, it's just weird. Like now, my next question that leads on to number 4: is social media helping relationships or is it ruining them? I can tell you this. Uh, oh yes, baby. I lay hands on my man, baby. When he's sleeping, baby, I'm honey. Yes, yes, yes. And you know, I used to be a nail technician. So I honey, I don't mind giving my man no pedicures, rubbing on them feet, soaking them feet. Jesus washed feet. You know what I'm saying? I know I ain't better than Jesus. You understand what I'm saying? See, those are the things that I do to cater to my person. You understand what I'm saying? And baby, I ain't met nobody worth doing nothing for. And that is so sad, especially when because I have a heart and I want to help, I want to do, but mm-mm. You said social media, it depends on the person. Well, I can tell you this. Social media definitely didn't help my relationships. I ain't gonna say it hurt them, but it definitely didn't help because it seemed like every time I get a dude, maybe look them people they be in his inbox. You know what I'm saying? And I check the inbox and I see them crazy messages and all of that stuff, you know. So I don't know, you know. Um, I don't know, but I know this. My next relationship definitely won't be on social media. You know, I'm gonna be like one of them, like them people that put the big heart emoji over the face and all of that. Yeah, that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at with that one. Now, my next question is: does social media make loyalty harder? I believe it does. What do y'all think? Because just like I said, when a person see you, men and women, we look better together. So when you see a couple together and they're happy, the man and the woman, they're smiling, they looking good, they got that fresh sex glow, that you know what I mean? So that makes them a little bit more appealing to others. So people tend to want what you have, you know. She said, Teresa said, no, it's giving us insight on a nigga that's letting us know what a nigga on. His bitch gonna pop up in the picture. Oh yeah. Oh man. Oh man. I done had some in my inbox. Yeah, I had a married man in my inbox. Oh man, he was talking. Oh man, he was making me some real indecent proposals, right? Then you go on his page and happy anniversary to my wife. We've been together 12 years. I don't know what I would do without you. I'm sitting up looking like, wow. And you just want to, what? Girl, I'm telling y'all, listen, y'all, this stuff is rough. This stuff is rough. Next question. Are people still looking for love, or is it just companionship at this stage? Bridget say, we got to be bigger than social media in our relationship. Yeah, we need to be. We definitely need to be. We definitely need to be, honey. Definitely. Now, I feel like at different stages of life, people look and want different things. You know what I'm saying? Um, so what does a successful relationship look like to you guys today? What does it look like? For me, a successful relationship is two people respecting each other, understanding each other, respecting the differences, okay? Not focusing on the differences, but respecting the differences, building on the commonalities, uh, building on the strengths and weaknesses. We all have strengths and weaknesses, and that's what balances us out. So, like, if I'm strong in one area, and you are weak in that area that I'm strong in, and you're strong in the area that I'm weak in, oh man, let's go. A relationship where the partners aren't jealous of one another. You sometimes you have people who are overachievers, and they wind up with people who are not say necessarily underachievers, but some people are just are more content with less than others are. So when you're in those situations, how do you deal? So like I said, for me, I just feel like a successful relationship is two people really working together and not letting the differences change who they are or the course of the relationship. Two people who can set goals, relationship goals together, and it be more than a vacation. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I see. What'd you say? Guys think just because you on social media, you looking for attention. Baby, I think that we all want attention. It's just the type of attention that a lot of us get. We not necessarily looking for that. Like I said, I don't mind no attention. Hell, I'm a content creator. But just because I'm on social media, don't mean I want to see your body parts. It doesn't mean I want to sleep with you. It doesn't mean I even want to be seen with your ass. Okay, let's get that real clear. So, but like I said, it's just, man, you guys, partners, men in particular, gonna always be jealous of their partner. See, and that's the thing. Like, I had my last real relationship. My partner was jealous of me. We was together like 6 years, and he was a whole hater, a whole hater. You know what I mean? He loved my ambition. He loved, the way that I multitask. He used to call me the Energizer Bunny. He like, girl, you just do not know how to stop. Like, oh my God, and And he really liked that about me, but I think that because it wasn't in him, that's where the problem came in, you know. So it was always the little jugs and all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? See, that ain't what I'm on. You can't be jealous of me, and I'm never gonna be jealous of you, cause I understand that God gave us all our own lane. What's for me is what's for you ain't gonna miss you, you guys. If it's for you, it ain't gonna miss you, and that's how I feel like if something or somebody is for me, he, she, it, they ain't gonna miss me. Them blessings don't miss me. The lessons don't miss me neither. So you know what I mean? Just trying to, like I said, figure this thing out, y'all, because it's crazy. It's crazy. I'm just not getting it. I'm just not getting it, you know. But I ain't gonna hold you guys. I've been on here for a few minutes. I just wanna say a few more things, you know what I'm saying, and then we gonna close out. Question number one. Would you date someone who makes significantly less money than you? Would you date someone who makes significantly less money than you? Well, because I ain't got no money, baby. If you making less than me, I probably don't want you. I'm just playing. Okay, let me stop you guys. I'm just playing. But for me, I don't care how much money a person makes because, like I said, I have given myself a soft life. But what I do need from my partner is their ability to provide for themselves in a good way. You got to be able to provide for you. You know what I'm saying? Uh-uh. I don't want to hear nothing about no gas money. I don't want to hear nothing about no lunch money. I don't want to hear nothing about your light bill. I don't want to hear nothing about your haircut. I don't want to hear nothing about nothing. Whatever I do, I want to do it because that's what I want to do. Point blank and period. She said, I'll build that nigga up. Fuck it. Girl, I ain't building no nigga up at 50. Girl, if your ass ain't been built up in half a fucking century, you ain't finna be shit. If you've been on these streets walking this earth for 50 years and you ain't been to jail, you ain't had no significant time off the street, out the world, it's over for your ass. You ain't trying to do shit. You done just fucked your life over. And I ain't got time for it. Mm-mm. 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 Question number two. Is it a red flag if someone over 40 or 50 has never been married? I don't think so. I don't think it's a red flag. Now, I have been married twice. That's why I don't have any desire to be married again. Um, Everything that I own, I want it to go to my children when I leave here. I don't want them to have to be fighting with my husband, who would then be my next of kin. You understand what I'm saying? So no, I have no desire to be married. But at some point, I definitely want some companionship and all that good stuff. But you know, unless we, do one of them Yandy and Mendices marriages where, you understand that that ain't nothing but a piece of paper that's legally binding us together, and I don't want you to get all my money. And, I don't, I don't. So, right now, anybody got time for that? Okay, now this is my last question, you guys. Okay, now I got one more after this. Should people still be dating if they're emotionally tied to their ex? Have y'all ran into that? Now, I don't know about the emotionally tied to their exes because ain't nobody ever told me that they was tied to their ex. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I really ever been in no situation like that. But I have been in a situation where a man I was dating, he had um he had an ex from like the 90s, and they were friends. It wasn't a physical relationship, but they were definitely friends. And she depended on him for a lot of different things, and he depended on her for things. And I thought that it was strange. And initially, when I first started dating him, it was uncomfortable for me. But after a while, I saw the relationship between the two of them, and it was really just a deep rooted friendship. She was there for him at a time when nobody else was, pretty much, and he was a loyal person, and they just stayed friends. It was no physical contact or anything like that, So, but they helped each other, and like I said, and it was kind of, and to me, to be honest with you, I kind of, it was a little weird in the beginning, but once I got to know him and being around him and her and just everything, like I saw like the workings, and it was really a friendship. You know what I mean? It wasn't. So I was okay with that, and I actually respected both of them a little bit more behind it. But if you like, holding on to her and all of that, and baby, gonna be with her. Cause I ain't holding on to nothing. I keep trying to tell the people, what's for you ain't gonna miss you. It ain't gonna miss you. You know what I'm saying? What's for you is for you. And can't nobody take it away. So, honey, if the dude messing with her and her, let him have. Let her have. Let them have them, honey. Now, this is my last question. We closing out for real this time. Is it okay to date multiple people at the same time if you're not exclusive? Is that okay? Is it okay to date multiple people at one time if you're not exclusive? Well, I say until you are in a committed relationship, you're free to date and talk to whoever you want to. Now, I don't think that people should be running around having sex with everybody that they communicating and talking to. You know what I'm saying? Let's get that very clear. I don't think that that should be happening. But if you are single and you trying to find your person, I believe that it's okay to talk to more than one person because you're trying to find your person and you got to weed through some of that. Bridget said, dating multiple people is okay depending on your availability. I'm really busy, but when my space opens up, show me what's up. Yeah. No, and see, and that's what I'm saying. I look, it's okay to talk to multiple people. I'm okay, y'all talking, but I'm still not in the agreement that people should just be just popping it everywhere. You know what I'm saying? That's why we got so much diseases running around. Like, why people just can't get to know each other and be cool. And then once you find that one you want to give to or do it with, do it with that one. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm ancient. Call me a dinosaur. I don't know. But I just think like it's okay to date multiple people if you're single, if you're not exclusive with nobody, especially for a woman, if ain't no man said, baby, I want you, I like you, I want to be with you, you know what I'm saying? Date them all, sis. Just don't give them all no coochie. Okay? Don't do it. Don't do it. And the same thing, brother, if you out here dating, if you out here mingling and meeting women and y'all talking and everything cool, but ain't none of these women have said, baby, I really want to be with you. I want to see where this can go. You know, keep dating, keep going, cause somebody gonna like you. And when the person really likes you, except for them love bomb people, them gaslighters, you know what I'm saying? You should know. But some people play games so well. Some people play games so freaking well, That's right. Dating doesn't equal sex. That's right, Bridget. Let's kick it. Let's, you know what I'm saying? We all grown. Right, okay? Cause my coochie definitely ain't part of the dating package unless I want it to be. And like I said, baby, it's been almost a whole year. And I ain't, babe, I'm okay. Okay, I told you I got a dick and a dog. The dick in the drawer, the dog over there in the bed. We okay. I'm at peace. There's nobody calling my phone, talking about you messing with my man. Hey, Barbara, this is Shirley. Now I ain't getting none of that. You know what I'm saying? And I have gotten some of that. I ain't willing today though. I ain't willing. I just, you know what, you guys, I just really ain't for none. Like a person can save all that old weak stuff. I ain't got it. I don't have it in me. I ain't going. I am not. I am not. I am not. Mm-mm. You see, it's not gonna happen unless they gay. A real gay man ain't gonna let you. Teresa, I'm gonna get you. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, y'all. So that's about it for right now. Tune in next week for Dating in My 50's Live. We're going to get down with some more. So, all right, y'all. That's it. If this segment made you, if it resonated, made you laugh, made you think, that means it was meant for you. We're going to keep having these grown conversations. So make sure you stay tuned, tap in, and come back for the next one. Until then, choose peace, keep your standards high, and never forget you are the prize. Love you guys.